As 2023 comes to an end, I wanted to reflect on some of the things that I've learned throughout 2023. To love myself. I spent many, many years giving an abundance of love to everyone else, and I don't take time enough for myself. I'm going to still be, as I leave 2023 on to 2024, be a mother, a wife, and a friend. But I also need to learn how to love myself while doing those things. Sometimes better money management. I struggled with this all my life. I've taken business classes before throughout college and still struggled with managing my money. If I see something I want it, I'm going to buy it. I don't save up for it. I just buy it and I deal with the rest of that later. Of course, that's after I've paid all my bills and those things, but I just never really shoot for a savings account. I had the money, I'm gonna spend the money. Standing up for myself. There has been so many times that I would say yes to things that I really didn't want. And most of it is to please others, because I also know that I'm a people pleaser. So to please others, I'll give in to things that I really don't want to do or have issues with, all because of I don't want to hurt someone else's feelings or upset someone else or make someone else feel uncomfortable. So in the process, I make myself feel uncomfortable. I make myself upset. And all of that anxiety and worry and stress inside of me is not good. That leads me into the next thing that I learned in 2023 is to say no. Saying no is probably one of the hardest things for me, for everyone that I know. Not just my family, even at work. I mean, I own my own business and it's so hard for me to say no. It's so hard for me to tell you, even when staff calls off or say, can I have the day off? Then I'll work instead of, even if I have something to do, I'll work instead of telling them no. Because again, I'm a people pleaser. But I learned in 2023 to just say no. I also learned how to do makeup. My mother didn't really do makeup. I didn't see a lot of makeup being done growing up. So I took a class with Shalonda A., a makeup artist here in Michigan, and learned how to do makeup. I learned that life is too short. I heard of a few deaths that made me pause for a minute. I mean, obviously, we're born, we live, we die. That's just a cycle of life. However, here today, gone tomorrow meant so much more to me in 2023. I think maybe I'll tell some of those stories later on, but life is too short. So I'm going to live it to the fullest while I'm here. New business skills. I took a business course. I think it was 6 weeks or 8 weeks. An amazing course. I took that course. It was a lot of dedication because being somewhere for 6 weeks every Monday was hard, but I finished the course. I'm at the end of it. Our graduation is next week. I won't be attending it because I'll be on vacation, but I'm done with the course. I learned a lot of new business skills, a lot of new, it's going to open up a lot more opportunities for my business, and get to know people before you travel with them. That's for sure. I'll save all the information about that maybe for a story time. Some things are just best left in the current year. So I'm leaving a lot of things in 2023 will not be going with me, of course, into 2024. I'll leave it at that. This one is a huge one, to separate work with personal. So in the past, I have my job, the business that I own, we're pretty small. 9 staff members, so 9 employees. And this is not really a big thing that happens, but I'm constantly telling people like, oh, I'll be back. I'm going to whatever, the bank or wherever I may be going. I think just separating the personal from business will help me in 2024 be able to say no, because it helped me in 2023, but I think I just came off a little evil, like because I can't really, because we have such a good personal relationship, not necessarily outside of work or hanging out or going to dinner or any of that, but we know so much about each other, it has caused me to not be able to say no. So separating business from personal in 2023 is what I learned, and I'll be carrying that over to 2024. I learned how to better manage my anxiety. Some of those things are listed below, so we'll just talk about that in probably later videos. But in 2023, I learned how to better manage my anxiety. I learned that I am worthy of greatness. All good things come to me. And as long as I know and believe that, then all good things will always come to me. Birds aren't going to kill me. I've did a lot of self-help, a lot of self-reflection over 2023. And anybody who knows me in my personal life know that I am terrified of birds. The last 2 times that I have been around birds, I have not been afraid. I just keep walking. Of course, they fly away when you walk. So I don't really know what brings me so much fear. I learned to stop eating when stressed. I am a stress eater, and just today I had an incident where the bank or Target, I did a purchase at Target, and then someone purchased $300 and something odd on my debit card. I am going out of town in 2 days, and they had to cancel that debit card and give me another debit card, which really freaked me out because I'm like, well, I'm not going to have any money while I'm out of town. And instead of going to get some chocolate, I went and cleaned up the bathroom. So I'm learning now to not eat when I'm stressed. I also learned that massages help with my health. I suffer from arthritis for many, many years, debilitating arthritis, like not being able to walk some days, being completely stiff when I get out of bed. And getting constant bi-weekly massages has most definitely helped with my stress. I'm sorry, with my health, not my stress. Probably with my stress also, but most definitely with my health. I have not had those issues since getting the massages. Change isn't always a bad thing. I learned how to improve my credit. There are things that I want to do in 2024 and beyond that I won't be able to do with the current credit score that I have. So I did a little research, talked to a few friends, figured out how to improve my credit, and within 3 months, my credit jumped up 60 points. So I also learned how to journal. I pretty much take it wherever I go, Monday through Friday. Sometimes it stays on my desk at work, but when I come in the morning, I'll journal and write down personal things that for my personal growth. I may share those in a later video also. I learned how to help others while helping myself. I've had a YouTube channel for many, many, many years and have tried to come back numerous times, and that just didn't work. And then when I came upon the fact that I needed to get my story out and tell my story, this is my version, this is my way of helping others while also helping myself. I learned how to build better relationships. I've met so many wonderful and amazing people in 2023. And the same way that I started off these relationships is not the same way that I've started off past relationships. So just knowing how to build healthy relationships at the beginning, I believe will continue with healthy relationships throughout our entire friendship or business relationships or whatever relationships we have going forward. I think it was January 1st of 2023, I became a CPR instructor to help. I learned that every encounter isn't deserving of a friendship. Sometimes it's just best left as strangers. Throughout my years, I have made plenty of people my friends that wasn't deserving. And in 2023 has been an amazing year for me. I've learned so much. I've grown so much, and I plan on growing even further in 2024. Stay tuned for tomorrow.